Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us on our Teledata Services AI voice agent demo. My name is Rick Clark, and I will be guiding you through the process of setting up your AI voice agent. As you see on my screen, this is actually our administrative portal. A lot of our customers are used to this. And as you can see here, I am looking specifically at the users tab on our administrative portal. Now, we want to make sure our customers are getting the most out of our phone system. We have plenty of videos on our YouTube channel to show you how to log in and stuff like that. This video is going to be specifically geared towards setting up an AI assistant for your phone system. So if I come over to users, I will see my generic users, which will list out all of the extensions we provided to you. But we are going to go over to AI voice agents. Now, you will have a number of these. If you do sign up with us, these will already be created. A lot of the times, we'll actually build these out for you specifically to fit your needs. But I just want to go through how we set this sort of thing up. So, first off, we are going to go with our support bot. Now, this agent is geared to help our tech team with minimal technological issues you may have with your phone system. It pulls from a knowledge base with over 20 years worth of experience that we have logged from all of our support tickets. So the AI agent is very receptive to any questions you may have and will be able to diagnose or troubleshoot any problems you have with your phone system, or as well as guide you on how to use the admin portal as a whole. So at the support bot level, I'm going to click this pencil icon here, which will allow me to edit this AI agent. Now, as you can see here, the pop-up provides me with a few different tabs. First place we're going to start off with is Profile. So first spot is going to be the name. We have aptly named this Support Bot because that's exactly what it does, supporting our customers. Next up is going to be Voice. Now, if I click this drop down right here, you'll be able to see many different languages as well as different voices that you could fine tune your AI robot to specifically fit your needs or your caller base. And also fit, some of your customers might be more comfortable with a female voice as opposed to a male voice. And you could always play around with these and hit this play button over here to hear the voice specifically and what it sounds like. Now, BPC code, you could leave blank because the voice tab is going to take care of all of that stuff for you. Model, we've worked through many iterations trying to get this stuff figured out for you guys. So you'll see all of these models right here, but you are always going to focus on the newest version. This is the best and brightest of what we have to offer you guys. So you are always going to select the most recent version possible. Now, if I come over here, agent prompt, this is instructing your AI bot on how to act and how to speak to your customers, your clients, your patients, if you're a doctor's office, anybody that would be calling you on a general basis. So as you can see here, just like ChatGPT, you could train the robot to specifically act in a certain way. Now, we have templates built out under this drop down right here. These are just our main source causes. So basically, we have a lot of customers in specific fields. We wanted to cover those bases as first. So we have a real estate agent template. We have RMA for retail stores. If they wanted to return items or faulty devices, stuff like that, they can. IT MSP support agent. So that's going to be if you are a managed services company, you provide IT or network configuration or troubleshooting to your clients. We also have a billing support agent, which can let your customers know of outstanding balances or to even send out emails with their most recent invoice. We also have reservation booking agent. Now, this could be for hotels. This could be for tea times at a country club. The world is pretty much your oyster as far as reservations, fine dining, restaurants, stuff like that. We also have a lead qualification agent as well. So this is going to qualify a prospective client. Say you're in business sales. The client will ask them questions and see if they are eligible for your services before the call continues over to a live representative at your company. And then we also have appointment scheduling. So if you have a time-based schedule, obviously assigning manpower to these type of behaviors, one, costs you money, and two, it's ineffective. They could be working on other configurations of your corporation or any type of job task. Really, really important to kind of itemize your time and stuff like that. So appointment scheduling is the biggest one we have. And then here we have Victor. This is for us specifically, Teledata, as we are your phone system provider. So this VoIP support demo is going to help us diagnose any problems you may have if one of our other representatives are busy with other clients. So now into the agent prompt. You have obviously your label. You want to see how everything goes there. Next up is going to be system prompt. So this is where you tell the robot who they are and what tasks they are acting. As you can see here, you are Victor, a professional and friendly, high knowledgeable AI voice agent that helps users with VoIP and unified communications as a service, technical support. You specialize in resolving issues like phone registration failures, inbound, outbound call problems, voicemail access, call quality issues, and basic PBX configurations like call forwarding and user provisioning. All the bits that Teledata has, and those are your most common calls to clients if you do run, say, a phone system. Now, you have to set up your structured process. So, this is going to be a step-by-step instructional guide for Victor to follow when he is speaking to your prospective clients. So, number one is going to be greet and verify. You want to make sure that Victor verifies the customer is even active with your company. And you could usually just have the system automate a lot of the stuff for you. Now, you can have it handle tickets, check for fake open tickets. It'll normally just spit out a randomly generalized number. That's going to be associated with your current CRM. Depending on the programming, if it's, say, an online portal you access for your CRM, we could actually API this robot to input information for you, say, on calendars and stuff like that to better suit your needs. Issue type detection. You could ask for a short description of the problem, use keywords to categorize the issue. This is geared towards phone systems once again, so registration of the phones or unregistered, inbound calls, outbound calls, and of course, call quality. If one of my customers is having choppy audio, the AI robot will be able to determine what the problem is and offer them some simple troubleshooting solutions that they could do on their end, like resetting the phone, making sure that their internet isn't out because we do offer a VoIP phone system. You also have troubleshooting. You could set up troubleshooting and have the robot go through as many troubleshooting steps as you want before they're ultimately connected to a live agent on your end. And then escalation. You want to have escalation rules. If the robot can't diagnose or resolve the customer's problem, you want to set up rules and regulations for that robot to forward to one of your agents that are on staff. You have tone and guardrails. You could basically set the tone for the specific agent to kind of have a mood or create a warm embrace when they're calling. Obviously, you want the robot to sound as most human as possible. Nobody likes speaking to robots nowadays. It's just par for the course, unfortunately. Now, all of this stuff down here is a little bit more technologically triggered. A lot of these agent prompts you can actually use your AI provider to handle for you. So if you wanted to go to, say, ChatGPT, okay, I am using Flowbot version zero point 0.7. I want to have an agent prompt that will work for my specific needs. And usually ChatGPT, Claude, the one that Elon Musk owns, I forgot the name of it, sorry. They'll be able to provide you all of these agent prompts. So you're basically using AI to build your AI robot. Now, this is going to take a bunch of testing. Here at Teledata, we have an entire team dedicated to making sure your AI robot operates functionally as desired by you. But we're going to just keep it moving over here. Last but not least, you're always going to want to have an example conversation. So you could take any example of what a conversation would happen at your organization. Say you have a staff member taking reservations for a diner. You would make an example conversation for the AI agent to follow, and then it'll apply all the information that we give the robot to that specific conversation for you. All right, now next up is going to be tools. So all of these tools are going to be imported through secondary platforms like Zapier. That's going to basically give you the tools to integrate the AI robot with whatever systems you're currently using. Say you have a CRM like Salesforce. This is a reservation robot or a meeting robot where it's constantly scheduling meetings for you. We have the ability to attach this robot to input information into, say, Salesforce or NetSuite, whatever CRM you're currently using. And we use background programs like Zapier to model that for you. Now, onto knowledge. So, with any AI platform, you want to have what's called a RAG file. Now, you're also going to be using AI to determine what that RAG file is. You punch in the chat GPT, hey, I want you to generate a knowledge base in RAG format specifically for this. That's exactly how I made our teledata support window. I had it grab information off of our knowledge base on our website, and I had it make an easy to use file that I would be able to import into my AI agent. So that way the agent has tools and also the knowledge it could pull from while having a conversation with your client. We also have call control as well. So you could choose who speaks first as far as your AI agent is concerned. And you could even set up first messages or greetings. Most of the time, the AI robot is just going to make up its own decision. But if you want to have stricter guidelines, you will be able to input that. You will also be able to control the delay in seconds, how long you want the robot to wait before interrupting the person if they hear no audio or anything else like that. I could also come over to call settings. This will drop down and initial output medium. This can be used to either voice or text. So you want to see what the output is and everything else like that. Join timeouts, the maximum amount of time to wait for a user to join the call before timing out. So if the robot doesn't hear any type of audio or anything else like that, then it'll time out and ultimately hang up. And then you could even set up max durations of calls in minutes for your AI robot. That way, it's not tying up the line or anything else like that. And then that AI robot can go on to different tasks, answer any calls you may have, and then time exceeded message. So if you have a limit of, say, 10 minutes on a phone call before the robot ultimately hangs up. You have the ability to create a message that the AI agent will say before that call hangs up. That way, your clients aren't interrupted, they're not getting dropouts, they're not calling you back angry. None of that will happen as long as you have this set up properly. And by the way, all of this is going to be pre-programmed and set up by our team at Teledata. So a lot of this stuff is basically just going to be set and forget, and then we'll help you better the AI agent as we operate it for you.